and under no circumstance should you ever hit a woman. Spank me, Kenny. No. Why is it, when the password is wrong, it is always U3, caps lock, num lock, random pop-up window? It freezing for no reason. Me watching a show. How Europe seems from the outside, Europe from the inside. CJ Stroud becomes the youngest NFL quarterbacks to win a playoff game. The Carolina Panthers, who cold drafted him, but decided to pass on him. When you take her to a movie for your date, and she falls in love with the main actor. Living. This is unbearable. How do you know it tastes bad if you've never tried it, mother duckers, when I ask them how shut tastes? And your life depended on one of them. The world if America followed standard units of measurements for everything. Spotify engineers carefully making the user interface worse with every update. A millennial's sense of humor. Posting informed content not based on outdated recess stereotypes. Japanese charlas. How many pizzas would you like, my master? Order 66. The real reason people are critical of others' looks is they feel bad about how they look. If we all gave each other a break, love would rule. Leave the billionaire celebrity walking ad campaign alone. Taylor Swift fans. You're part of the problem. Me who's just happy to be part something. Twitter or X when someone has an opinion they slightly don't like. Wait, I'm on my own. Always have been. Fahrenheit, Celsius, Kelvin, Rankine. I'm tired because I'm sick. I should sleep. I get in bed. I can't sleep because I'm sick. Dinosaur skeleton in a museum. My parents holding 3-year-old me close to the skeleton to try to show that it isn't real. I'm shutting myself in fear that it is gonna come alive and eat me. Celsius is more practical in underwater life because it's based on measuring water. Marshall Islands use Fahrenheit, but Fahrenheit and fire under the sea make no sense. People who buy mice to feed their pet snakes and lizards. People who buy mice to feed their fancy rats and hamsters. End recess, but recess jokes will cease to exist. Keep recess and recess jokes. The ocean is soup. It can't be soup. It's cold. The ocean is gazpacho. Parents that rant about the next generation when they raise them. You just arrived to heaven. You think about all the people that will miss you. But someone has been waiting for you. You hear a barking sound in the distance. When you swallow food that's a little too heat and feel it burn your entire esophagus on its way down. Fan game. I'm a passion project. IP owner. Legal team. Now, I really need to upgrade my video card to get more detail. Then, wow, if you squint your eyes, the players look almost real. Me needing to peep and shower at the same time. Showering in bad smell. Peep in a humid environment. My Minecraft dog sink in the ocean. He is probably gone forever. I hear him bark. He is safe and waiting for me. I dropped the ice cream you just bought me. I ran with it even though you told me not to. It's okay. Let's get a new one. You are the best mom. Oh my god, a female protagonist. Alright, we got to handle this healthy situation. Suggestions. 1 million missile to destroy 20k drone. Peace talks. Medieval warfare should be handled with a medieval solution. English. Spanish. Not using ananas for pineapple. The game is in beta. There is already an expensive battle pass. Me. Buying YouTube Premium to get rid of ads. Sponsor segments. You think you are Skibidi I Toilet and I'm Skibidi Fring. We are not the same Skibidi Dom Dom, yes. How I think I look. How I actually look. Night call. Barely audible car heaters noises. It's cold. I know. Just try vibing. when she laughs at all your jokes, but it's only because you're genuinely a ducking comedian. DJ Khaled, suffering from success. They don't even know I'm the great clown Pagliacci. If you ever feel useless, remember that washing machines exist in cartoons, even though cartoon characters only wear one set of clothes. Me going outside when it's 2 degrees Fahrenheit to see some guy wearing shorts and a tank top. Spotify desktop, Spotify premium, Spotify mobile. Old people don't belong on the internet. Old people made the internet. The world if George R.R. Martin had the work ethic of Brandon Sanderson. Others, I skip breakfast. Breakfast makes me uncomfortable. Me without breakfast. Crying for no reason. Fighting on every minor inconvenience. Angry for no apparent reason. Feels like a Victorian sickly child. Time goes fast. Yes, I know. I'm trying to sleep now. Ryan from Ryan's Toy Reviews is turning 13 this year. When you're always the best friend but nothing more. I love you. I love you as a friend. You're like a big sister to me. The music. The lyrics. How I sleep every night knowing Arthur was supposed to have a UFO hunting Easter egg side quest in Red Dead Redemption 2 when he found the panoramic map, but was cut when Rockstar decided to keep him from going to New Austin, which left only 2 separate UFO Easter eggs in the game. When you introduce your antisocial friends to each other, something's wrong. They're communicating. Guy posts saddest confession you've ever heard. Comments, hey you dropped this king. Don't ignore the happy little onion and you will have the best year ever. When you hanging with a single chick that has 4 kids from different daddies and she says, you gonna have to work for this. Nobody. Me choking on my own saliva for no reason in my room. Me. I watch anime for the plot. The plot. Huge scorpion and walking mushroom heat pot. To this day, I think I could clear these. When you make an excuse not to go out, and they come up with a solution. Canada. Police warn citizens against posting CCTV videos of package thefts, as it violates the privacy of thieves, can attract defamation charges. This subway station in Korea is savage. I have 2 moods. Being a silly little goofball, hitting the limit, and going non-verbal. I couldn't find this little girl's parents, so I trapped her with dinosaurs, so she wouldn't run off while I find them. So I went to buy a Valentine's present and the balloon deflated overnight and me, I feel stressed. Someone, relax. Me, oh yeah thanks, I feel fantastic. Wonderful advice. I swear it's crazy, Alice. The feminism in this world is getting out of order. I swear it. It's crazy. One of these days, Alice. Boom. We'll just dress up like ladies and beat you in sports. Oh baby you're so heat. Tell me again. Tell me again. I'm an unemployed converted felon that sells dogs with 3 baby mamas. Duck your zodiac sign. What is the conspiracy theories that you 100% believe in? Serious. Feels great to finally be represented at Lowe's paint section. Trustworthy rights. The awkward moment when the lights go out and your Mario keychain has a glow in the dark arm. Why does fridge have a D in it, but refrigerator doesn't? Why are Zoe and Zoe pronounced the same, but Joey and Joe aren't? I don't need sleep. I need answers. Achieving 4 mustaches is the final stage of manhood. Contrary to popular belief, George Lucas says Jedi are allowed to have sex. Jedi Knights aren't celibate. The thing that is forbidden is attachments and possessive relationships. Me trying not to say you can't park there to the crumpled up remains of a family of 5 that crashed into a traffic pole. When you first make contact with the earthlings, wear this helmet. Trust me, It'll be hilarious. When the music on your phone fades out and you think somebody's about to call you. The world now runs on video game logic. What's the first thing you do? Look at my stats to find out what the duck is wrong with me. Ace shape is more important than ace size. Found this roadkill deer and stood it up to slow down traffic. British people seeing a tiny rock in the middle of the ocean. It's free real estate. After you studied everything for the exam, just before sleeping you do a mental review and realize you know nothing. Daily affirmations are so important. I'm beautiful. I'm strong. I deserve to buy a Big Mac and get another for just $1. The profile picture. How it's going. Create an image of Sonic the Hedgehog. Illustration of a fictional blue hedgehog character, designed uniquely with bright blue fur and athletic build, emphasizing its love for running fast. In the background, there are golden rings floating in the air, hinting at a video game environment. The scene is imaginative and distinct from any existing video game characters. When you're the bulk guy on a science fiction TV show. When you suddenly become aware of your tongue. People in other states. Florida mosquitoes can't be that bad. Florida mosquitoes. When there was a huge fight in the group chat, but you were asleep. The other characters look like total Drama Island contestants. Constance Wu is Daphne. Fred looks like a Guy Hint character. Glenn Howerton is Fred. Vivek started his campaign as a great supporter, the best president in generations, etc. Unfortunately, now all he does is disguise his support in the form of deceitful campaign tricks. Very sly, but a vote for Vivek is a vote for the other side. Mwah, please. When Reddit chat decides to not work anymore, item a head out. New York right now for some reason. People that just woke up this morning. Some guy spending $50k on has-been hotel right palm. Not sure if everything is expensive, or I'm just poor. Me not studying, while being aware that every second that I spend doing nothing increases the probability of my failure, but still not being bothered to study but still panicking. Dating a girl is fun. Until she starts biting your arm. Or until she cheats on you with your best friend on Thursday, October 7th 2019 at 6:40 p.m. Bro, you should definitely listen to the song Hideaway by Synapson. Listen to it, realizes. An Australian guy Bill Morgan was declared dead for 14 minutes. He somehow survived. To celebrate his survival, he bought a scratch card and won a $27,000 car. The media asked him to reenact the scratch card moment, so he bought another card and won another $250,000 jackpot. God is trying to apologize. Why are you holding one hand under the table? Because I'm rubbing one out under the table. Jeremy Corbell when he sees a wad of bird shot stuck to a camera lens. This younger generation. I'm offended. Me. Who gives a shit? Son, one day you'll be a man. Dad, I'm 33. But you drive an electric. Hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men. You are here. Weak men create hard times. It's okay, Dad. I've seen one before. The milkman brushes mom's teeth with his. Booches be having this type of attitude with this kind of catty. So you spent the day tapeless at the beach again. What makes you think that? This is Boris. He guards the foyer of my house. Boris is a mannequin filled with 175 pounds of tannerite and wood screws. Boris will not get down on the ground. Boris will not drop the gun. If it actually snows, please stay home. Some of y'all can't even drive in sunshine. High crust. I'm manful. I don't core. Orts. It earths. Whoa. You've come to haunt me. Forever and ever. BFF. Wholesome 100. Showing me images I searched for. Showing me images I didn't search for. Google Images. The family moving in their new house. They were told it was haunted with a body count of 30. Today's the day. One does not simply shop in a busy grocery store without shoving a child into a display. You see a sign for a free pizza buffet. It's just a mirage. Gentlemen, it is with great pleasure to inform you that TikTok has been banned in Montana. I like to think outside. Quadrilateral parallelogram. Me. Put sanitizer on my hand. The cut I never knew existed. Teacher, mistakes make you stronger. Me and the boys after the math test. POV. You're trying not to laugh after thinking of something really funny in school. I love honey, but you know what I don't love? People who shut talk their friends or classmates behind their back. The McDonald's employee watching me scrape off the toppings he spent 5 minutes adding. A well thought together and flawless argument. Who asked? Me showing my little sister where babies come from. Me finally confesses to my crush and asks her out. I like you too. I thought you'd never ask. My last 4 brain cells. Any idea of what the protocol is here? Stop making memes about Ohio. It's not funny anymore. Me who already made another one. When you accidentally make a music video which already exists, end my suffering. 5 minutes after getting squidnapped. So do you guys have any snacks? When you made a meme that was trending, but all of your other memes are unfunny and trash. You know, I was God once. Teacher, do you enjoy English? Me. Gives one example. Did you know I have atsgama, atsma, ama, atsma, breathed, speaked? Some girls be like, all men are nuts. Men, the stethoscope was invented because the inventor felt uncomfortable placing his ear on a woman's bare chest to listen to her heart. Toy Story taught us that appearances really do trick you. 5-year-old me writing toys on the shopping list without mom noticing. 6-year-old me, after helping the teacher move a desk, I also crushed her skull with a hammer. Cops, we've finally invented fingerprint identification tech and now we can identify anyone. Criminals, what if we just wear gloves? Cops. I swipe right and arrange a dinner date. I tell them I believe in gender equality. When the bill comes I pay half. I wipe the custard dessert off my face as they storm out. Make tons of shitty movies. Make one where you prove you're good actor. Uncut gems. Resume making shitty movies. Refuse to elaborate further. The owner and my boss telling me they can't afford to give me a raise. If you somehow switched bodies with a heat woman, then would you let your homie smash you? Huh? Sorry, that was strange thing to ask. Doctor, how old are you? Me. 21 next week. Doctor, wow, you're optimistic. Me. Babe, please just one glass. No, you can't have best milk with your cereal. American Psycho is a parody of what you think it actually is. Alpha males. If those kids could read they'd be very upset. CEOs of streaming services, when they haven't made the most dog shut business decision in the past 0.00003 seconds. When rebels come on Aldrin, have to be dealt with, but the McShamrock Shake is only back for a limited time. Girl in front of me walking down the street. Me walking faster to overtake her so that she doesn't think some dude is following her and feel uncomfortable. There weren't any men around to marry, so they got their dad drunk and took turns with him. Jess, what the duck are you talking about? You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you. Emotional attachments are forbidden because they could lead to jealousy and fear of loss, and ultimately the dark side of the Force. Playing favorite song. Playing the song that comes before my favorite song in my playlist, so I have time to prepare to listen to my favorite song. Girls with Time Machine. I'm your granddaughter. Really? Boys with Time Machine. You need to burn that manuscript right now. They're going to use it as an instruction manual. You know what really grinds my gears? The fact that Microsoft bought Rareware back in 2022 and has done nothing with their IPs. The guy behind me tailgating to make me drive faster. Me slowing down because someone is tailgating. That moment when you make dinner for the man you love, but his ungrateful ace starts saying things like who you, and how did you get into my house instead of thank you. My wife, please don't act childish on the world stage. Me. What people think a Chad looks like. What a Chad actually looks like. Richard III led his men in a cavalry charge and fought in armed combat despite being very slight in physical build and having scoliosis which reduced his natural height severely.